when you treat me like you do. It's a deal breaker, baby, when you treat me like you do. Seems all you do these days is make me down and blue. I said it's a deal breaker, baby, when you play me for a fool. Ooh, it's a deal breaker, baby, when you play me for a fool. Now I'm the local anthem star, and that ain't cool. Take a hike. You know it hurts. Now listen, I got news for you. What I know, baby, don't come around no more. What I know, baby, don't you come around no more. I don't ever wanna see ya come knocking on my door. Roll with me.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Kalinovka. So, just done 3 rye harvesting contracts, all 3 fields next to each other. And we are just taking the last load to the sell point. So we have 31,491 litres. And we are complete on 2 of the contracts, fully complete, and we're 89% complete on the 3rd one. So I think we're going to have quite a bit of rye left over, which was the plan, because we can then use that in the grain mill to make some more rye flour, which we're running a bit low on. So yes, well worth doing those 3 contracts. I've bought a new machine. Same machine, a new lorry. So this is the Maz. I can't remember what it was, but it's a grain truck and trailer combo. So each can hold 18,000 litres. The reason the trailer hasn't got a cover, no, that's not me, that's on auto drive. I'm not touching anything. So yeah, but yeah, the back trailer hasn't got a cover because when I went to unload the combine, it wouldn't unload. No, sorry, it wasn't that. It was when I put a cover on it when I bought it. I couldn't uncover it. The options on the left hand side says open cover, and we're on the trailer, but that just opens the cover on the actual truck. So it doesn't matter what you do. There's no option to open the cover, which meant the combine wouldn't unload into it. So bit of a shame because it did match up really nice. It looked really good, but never mind. And you can also see on. It won't let me do it because it's on auto drive, but in fact, if I just take it off. So you can see there is a, when it comes up, that top one, button A, and it's got some Russian writing. That actually locks the dolly. You can see that move there, so it will lock the steering, which is good for when you're reversing. So there is a mod that does that, but this is part of this particular truck mod, which is pretty cool. I was thinking of installing the script mod for that as well, so but yeah, so we'll get this unloaded and we'll see what we get. So let's see what it takes to complete the contract. Okay, so I don't think we're going to be left with as much as I thought. Yeah, that's nowhere near as much as I thought it was going to be. Oh well, it's something. 6,386 litres, so it's not too bad, I suppose. Keep this topped up a bit. So the truck and trailer, I can't remember how much they were now. I think it was about it was around about 32 grand for both, so pretty cheap. You can extend both to, I can't, what was it, capacity, go into this menu, be easier. Yeah, so the truck itself 14.5, but the trailer was 9. I think with the options, the bigger capacities and stuff, it worked out about 32. So, but they will go up to 25,000. But the auger pipe on the combine won't. It only just reaches over the side of these, so I don't want it to be any bigger. But yeah, I just thought having a truck and trailer would be quite good. So we'll get these back over. I have been checking the productions. So I did put some more spice mixture into the agro product company. So that's running away. We've got quite a bit of honey now. I'm still waiting for the milk to build up in the cow barn so that we can get that over to the dairy factory. But we have got a couple of pallets over there. I think milk packaging and sour cream. We've got about 8 pallets of firewood. And yeah, the grain mill. So we've just put another 6,000 litres of rye flour in there, or rye, to produce rye flour. We've still got loads of barley, so that's running away. The bread, I've stopped the rye bread for now until we get some more rye flour built up, because the bread uses the rye flour more than we produce it, so just stop that for a bit to catch up. We've got, I think, 3 pallets of lettuce and then nearly another one on its way. Biogas has gone through all the slurry and straw, so need to get some more over. Of course, we've got hundreds of thousands of litres of straw, and we've got about 46,000 litres of slurry in the cow barn. Pallet factory, that's just running away and distributing all over. And then we've got some wood planks as well, so at some point we need to go around and collect all of our goods and get them sold. But for now we need to do a bit of field work. So let's just get him on his way back to the farm. We're going to forage this grass field. This is ready to harvest. So we're going to forage it and put it into the bunker. As I say, we need to top up the biogas, but before we do that, we need to get the... Let's just sort this harvester out quickly. We need to get the field near the shop that we harvested mulched and limed, ready to drill in next month. And of course we've got the 2 fields over there that are already ploughed and limed, so they need to be drilled in. But at the moment, that is it for field work, so yeah, I'm just going to get all these bits parked up, and then I'll see you over at the field near the shop. It's field 29, so I'm going to start calling it field 29 because it's a bit quicker. But yeah, I'll see you over there shortly. Right, over at field 29. Just realised we need to collect the 3 contracts. But we also need to deduct the monthly production costs. So we'll collect these. And then we'll also go in and remove 6,000. There we go. So we're at 106,000 now. So I took a chance that this Z-Tour would run the mulcher, because the mulcher specifies 80 horsepower, but The Z-Tor is only 59 horsepower, but it's running it absolutely fine, no issues. That's all good. But yeah, so I just thought I'd come on and do a few contracts, as we haven't done any for a while. As I say, also I saw that they were rye, so I thought we might as well, just to get a little bit of extra rye into the grain mill. So also I'm aware I keep going on about the meat processing plant, and it was really bugging me, so I did a bit more testing. So I tried the different types of cows at the different ages. So if I just go into I'm not going to be able to, am I? Because I haven't got it. So in the meat processing plant, there is cows, pigs, but there's 2 types of cows and there's 3 types of pigs, and they all have the same symbol, so I've no idea which one's which, but I worked it out because on the enhanced animals there is, it might even be base game, but there's 2 types of cow that you can use for beef stock, so meat basically. So the Holsteins and what are the other ones that are producing money, producing milk? I've forgotten what they're called now, but they're 2 for milk. But then Angus and I'm going to say Limousine, I think, are for beef. So meat stock, basically. So that's the 2 types of cow that you can put into the meat processing plant. And then the 3 pigs are the 3 pig breeds that are in game. So, and I can't remember what they are, but yeah, so I've worked that out. But I also worked out that the fully grown of each one gives you the best, or gives you the most litres of beef when you put them into the production. So a fully mature Angus or Limousine gives you 8 litres of meat. So in this meat processing plant you can produce Angus steaks and beef steaks from the cows. So the Angus steaks are from the Angus cows and the beef steaks are from the other. But 8 litres will actually give you 800 litres of beef steak and Angus steak. So it's not actually as bad as I thought. Although it's only 8 litres, you're only using 1 litre to produce 100 litres of the product. I hope that makes sense. So it's not going to be as bad as I initially thought, and it works out roughly the same with the pigs. It's not as many litres, but you don't produce as many litres of the products, the pork products. And you use other things like water, I think spice mixture as well, and of course pallets, because all the productions need pallets. So it is going to be worth doing. So my next issue is that where the pig and cow barns are on the map, you have to buy the plot, and the plot is nearly 900,000 euros. So I'm thinking, now that I know what the cows are going to be worth, I think I might either buy a plot that's already got a field on, or just some sort of plot, and then put my own cow barn on there and fill it with beef stock. So we'll put in young or middle-aged stock. Then when it reproduces, we can sell the older and keep the younger ones, and then they'll reproduce, then they'll go to the meat processing, and so on and so on. So it'll be a continual thing. And I think I'll do that for cows to start with, and then possibly looking at pigs, but definitely cows to start with. So we're going to need to build up a stock of silage, hay and straw, which, to be honest, we have already got. We've got plenty of hay, and we've got a lot of straw still, and we're going to be getting more straw from harvests, etc. So silage, as I say, that's one of the reasons why I'm going to forage that grass field, but we will keep that as a grass field, and we have of course just planted another smaller grass field as well, so hopefully we can keep the silage stocks up as well. And then I'll keep the milk cows at the farm, but I'll either look at getting another cow pasture for the milk cows, or edit the capacity of that barn, just so that we're producing enough milk to keep the dairy going, so that we don't have to sort of do what we're doing now and waiting for the milk levels to increase. But yeah, so that's my plans for animals at the moment. The sheep are doing well. We may look at placing a spinnery of some sort, possibly, but they're not producing a lot of wool. We've only got capacity for 60 between the two barns, so yeah, we're not producing an awful lot of wool. But yeah, so that's my sort of plans for animals, and it's not going to happen straight away, especially with the cows, but I would like to start doing it because the meat products are worth a lot of money, so we'll boost our monthly sales income. So with this new spreader, it is quite hard. It's harder than it normally is to judge the width. I find that hard anyway. If you've watched my other series and And this one, you'll know I do struggle sometimes to get the widths. But I think I overcompensate a lot. So it probably takes me a bit longer than it should. But at least I know everything's being covered. I mean, like that bit there. It's the usual PF thing of, in the minimap it actually says it's all covered, but it's not. Just go by what that says. So I've mentioned it in the other two series, but I'll just mention it in this one as well, because some people might only watch this one. But at the moment, my episodes are going to be a little bit shorter. I did put a post up on the community feed, so go and check that out. But yeah, just for now, for the next few weeks maybe, I'm trying to get the same amount of episodes out, but they might just be shorter and not on a particular sort of schedule for the moment. So hope you'll bear with me for now. I'll just get this finished, get everything back over to the farm, and then we just need to top up the biogas plant and probably feed the cows as well. So I'll see you back over there. I've topped up the biogas, and I've what else did I do? Yeah, basically just, yeah, topped up with the straw and slurry. So that's running again now. So we're going to get to foraging the grass. See how much silage we can get out of this.
Roll up my window, don't know where I'm bound. Driving by the river, there's a hole in the ground. Hand-me-down t-shirt, slicking on my back. Heading for
The so the forage harvester does struggle a bit when this trailer starts getting full. So I think up to about 70% it's not too bad, but when you get over 70% it's a little bit too heavy. And it does sort of tip at the front, so excuse me. So while I was doing that, I have placed a second bunker right next door, and it actually just fits perfectly between the BJ and the other silage bunker. So, but I've placed that because once we come in here and start compacting, we'll probably sort of spread it out a little bit more, and then we'll cover this bunker, and that will so if we want to do any more, then we've got a full bunker next to it, so we can start sort of filling that up. But I think I probably will do a lot more silage in the bunker, and then we'll need to look at getting a wheel loader, I think. A wheel loader with a bucket. You have to excuse me, clearing. I have to keep clearing my throat. I am a smoker, so I'm giving up, or trying to sort of at least cut down on smoking at the moment. So I'm using a vape, and I think that's why my my throat, I keep needing to clear it. But yeah, so you'll have to excuse me. Apologies for that. But yeah, so we've got 163,157, and just by tipping we're at 9% compacted. So I think I will compact this and cover this silo, so that we can maybe just sell this silage for now. And like I say, we'll have another bunker, but that will probably be fermented by the time we need to do any more cutting. We have got this field here, so that's a couple of months off needing to be cut, or the second cutting stage anyway, harvesting stage. But yeah, so I think between now and the next one I'll just get this all compacted and covered. I'll keep filling up the biogas. Once it gets to the full capacity for electric charge, I'll stop, and then we'll sell it in the next episode, because I also want to do a product selling run, so selling all our products that we've been making. And I do still need to fill up the cow barn with TMR as well, so I'll do that between now and the next one. But yeah, other than that, I won't be doing a lot before the next episode. So thank you very much for watching, as always, and please keep liking the videos and commenting. I do like to read the comments and interact with people. Let me know your thoughts, how you think the series is going. And yeah, I shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.